Kolam screamed in agony, clutching his body as the crowd froze in horror. Before their eyes, something impossible was happening to him. Women screamed. Men staggered backward. Some fell to their knees, whispering prayers. Moments earlier, water had burst from the ground in Aperetia for the first time in generations. Now, the man who brought that miracle was collapsing in pain. And everyone knew one thing. The land had answered. Before that day, Aperetia was a village ruled by thirst. Water decided everything: when people cooked, when they bathed, when children went to school, and when tempers exploded. Long before the first rooster crowed, women rose from their mats, tying babies to their backs and lifting empty containers onto their heads. They walked in silence through the darkness, feet aching, throats dry, hoping they would reach the stream before it disappeared again. Those who arrived late stood helplessly before cracked earth where water once flowed. Some waited, staring at the ground as if begging it to change its mind. Others returned home angry, buckets empty, hearts heavier than when they left. Children missed lessons. The elders grew weak. Quarrels broke out over spilled cups of water. And yet, no one dug a well. It was forbidden. No one alive could fully explain why. They only said it was a rule older than memory. Fear kept Aperetia obedient. Until Kolam returned. He came back from the city with clean clothes, confident steps, and ideas that sounded like hope. People whispered as he passed. Chief Opo's son has returned. He has seen the world. Maybe he will change things. Kolam saw what others had accepted. The exhaustion. The wasted time. The slow death of a village that once thrived. That night, he asked his father the question no one dared to ask aloud. Why don't we dig a well? Chief Opa, old and tired, stared into the darkness for a long time before answering. Our fathers forbade it, he said. And their fathers before them. But why? Kolam pressed. Chief Opa sighed. If you want answers, speak to Elder Igbogi. He remembers what the land remembers. Elder Igbogi lived at the edge of the village, bent with age but sharp in spirit. When Kolam asked him about the forbidden ground, the old man's eyes darkened. A covenant was made during war, Elder Igbogi said. The land gave victory. In return, it was promised respect. No digging. No disturbance. Kolam frowned. And we suffer forever because of that. The elder lowered his voice. The land does not forget promises. Kolam thanked him, but he did not listen. To him, thirst was a greater curse than any ancient story. Within days, machines arrived. The sound alone shocked the village. Metal against earth. Power against silence. People gathered, fear and hope twisting together in their chests. When the drill struck water, Aperetia exploded with joy. Women danced. Children screamed with laughter. Men lifted their hands to the sky. Then Kolam screamed. Help! Pain ripped through his body like fire and ice at once. He staggered backward, gasping as his skin tightened violently, as though something beneath it was pulling him inward. Dark lines spread across his arms and chest, deep cracks, like dry farmland splitting under the sun. His skin hardened in places, turning rough and ash-colored. In others, it sank inward, stiff and lifeless. Kolam fell to his knees. I can't breathe, he cried. His chest barely moved. Each breath sounded forced, grinding, like stone shifting against stone. His fingers curled unnaturally, joints stiffening, refusing to bend. When he tried to stand, his legs trembled and locked, heavy as if the earth itself was gripping them. Then the ground beneath him changed. The soil darkened. Thickened. His feet sank, not into mud, but into living earth, as though the land was pulling him back into itself. I didn't mean to offend you. Kolam screamed. I only wanted water. The more the machine vibrated, the worse it became. Stop it, someone shouted. When the drill was shut down, silence fell. Kolam collapsed fully, unmoving, his body marked with cracks like ancient land after drought. Fear swallowed Aperetia whole. Kolam lay sick for days. His skin remained dry and stiff. At night, he screamed from voices calling from beneath the ground. No herbs worked. No medicine helped. Finally, Elder Igbogi was called. The land is not angry, the old man said. It is reminding us. A ritual was performed not to erase the act, but to restore balance. Kolam survived. But he changed. Even after healing, faint lines remained on his skin, like dried riverbeds. Machines failed whenever he stood nearby. Crops grew greener where he walked. The land recognized him now. Kolam left Aperetia quietly months later. The half-dug well remained, covered, untouched, a warning frozen in soil. And the village returned to the stream. To this day, elders in Aperetia still say, water can be found anywhere. But permission must come first. And when the wind blows across cracked earth, some swear they hear it whisper. I answered. Do you believe the land can remember? If this story moved you, subscribe for more African tales like this.